Imagine sitting down with a warm cup of tea, the steam curling up as you ponder the mysteries of your own body, how it ages, how it heals, and how something as tiny as telomeres could hold the key to a longer, healthier life. Telomeres, those little protective caps at the ends of your chromosomes, are like the guardians of your cellular youth. And today, you are about to embark on a journey inspired by an incredible story. Mary, an 89-year-old who swears her body healed itself and lengthened her telomeres simply by eating the right foods. This is not just a tale of science, but a piece of health wisdom that could change the way you see your plate every day. You might be wondering what telomeres even are and why they matter to you, and that is a great place to start. These microscopic structures shorten as you age, influenced by stress, poor diet, and time itself. But Mary's story suggests you can fight back, not with pills or potions, but with the vibrant, delicious foods already in your kitchen or waiting at your local market. Alongside her journey, you will hear from Dr. William Lee, a renowned physician and scientist whose insights into food as medicine have inspired countless people to take charge of their health. So grab a cozy seat, because you are about to discover how simple ingredients could transform your life, one bite at a time. Want to learn more about the power of food? Subscribe and discover the secrets to a longer, healthier life. Let's begin with Mary, a sprightly woman who, at 89, radiates energy that makes you question everything you thought you knew about aging. She tells anyone who will listen that her secret is not a miracle drug, but a diet rich in foods that nourish her telomeres, those tiny protectors that keep her cells thriving. Picture her mornings, a bowl of plump blueberries and juicy strawberries, their deep colors bursting with antioxidants like anthocyanins that sweep away oxidative stress and inflammation, two sneaky villains that nibble away at telomere length. Mary swears she feels lighter, sharper, and more alive since she started piling her plate with these berries, and science backs her up, showing how these compounds shield your cells from damage. Have you ever thought about what a handful of berries could do for you? Maybe it's time to toss some into your yogurt or snack on them while you scroll through your day. It's a small step, but one that could lead you down a path Mary has already walked with a spring in her step. Now, imagine drizzling a golden stream of extra virgin olive oil over a fresh salad, the kind Mary loves to whip up for lunch. This liquid treasure, a cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet, is packed with polyphenols and healthy fats that whisper to your telomeres, "We've got your back." Studies suggest these nutrients help maintain those precious caps, keeping them from fraying too fast, and Mary says it's like giving her body a daily hug from the inside out. She remembers her grandmother pouring olive oil over everything, a habit she once laughed at, but now cherishes as a gift of longevity. You can almost taste the peppery zing as it coats your tongue, a simple swap for butter or processed oils that might just make your cells thank you. Why not try it tonight with your dinner? It's an easy way to join Mary on this journey without overhauling your whole pantry. Then there's the sea's bounty, fatty fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel, which Mary calls her brain food. These slippery delights are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids, and research has shown they can slow telomere shortening, with one study even linking higher omega-3 intake to noticeably longer telomeres. Picture Mary grilling a salmon fillet, the aroma wafting through her kitchen as she smiles, knowing she's feeding her body something powerful. She used to think fish was just for Fridays, but now it's a regular guest at her table, paired with a squeeze of lemon and a side of greens. How often do you treat yourself to a fish dish? Maybe it's time to reel one in a couple of times a week, letting those omega-3s weave their magic through your cells. It's a tasty way to keep up with Mary's vibrant spirit. Speaking of greens, Mary's plate is never complete without a heap of leafy wonders like spinach and kale, or crunchy cruciferous veggies like broccoli. These are loaded with folate, vitamins C and E, and a compound called sulforaphane that might just be a telomere's best friend. She laughs as she recalls how she once turned her nose up at kale, but now she blends it into smoothies or sautés it with garlic, savoring the earthy bite that fuels her days. These veggies are like a shield, protecting your telomeres from the wear and tear of life, and Mary says they make her feel strong, like she could take on the world. What's your go-to green? Tossing a handful into your next meal could be a simple nod to Mary's wisdom, a way to keep your cells humming along happily. Tomatoes come next, their ruby redness a signal of lycopene, an antioxidant that tackles oxidative stress head-on. Mary loves slicing them into sandwiches or simmering them into a rich sauce, the kind that fills the house with a comforting scent. She swears her skin glows a little brighter since she started eating more, and studies hint that lycopene might help your telomeres hold their ground against time. It's such an everyday food, yet it carries this quiet power, and Mary's story makes you wonder what other gems are hiding in your fridge. Have you got a tomato waiting to be chopped up? Pair it with that olive oil, and you are building a telomere-loving meal without even breaking a sweat. Legumes like lentils, chickpeas, and beans are another staple in Mary's kitchen, humble little powerhouses of fiber, plant protein, and polyphenols. She whips up hearty stews or creamy hummus, dishes that warm her soul, and, she believes, keep her telomeres in fighting shape by easing inflammation. Research ties these foods to longer telomeres, and Mary says they remind her of her childhood, when a bowl of lentil soup was a hug on a cold day. They are cheap, versatile, and oh so good for you, so why not cook up a batch this week? You could share a bowl with a friend and pass on Mary's secret, turning a simple meal into a moment of connection. Nuts and seeds, especially walnuts and flax seeds, are Mary's crunchy companions, sprinkled over salads or stirred into oatmeal. Packed with healthy fats and antioxidants, they are linked to better telomere integrity in studies, and Mary says they keep her feeling full and focused. She keeps a jar on her counter, a habit she picked up after reading how they might slow aging at the cellular level. Imagine the satisfying snap of a walnut or the nutty warmth of flax in your morning bowl, a tiny tweak that aligns you with Mary's path. What's stopping you from grabbing a handful today? It's a small choice with a big payoff. Red and purple grapes catch Mary's eye at the market, their deep hues promising resveratrol, a polyphenol famous for its anti-aging buzz. She pops them as a snack or tosses them into a fruit salad, savoring the sweet burst that she says keeps her young at heart. Resveratrol's telomere-preserving potential has scientists intrigued, and Mary's glow suggests there's something to it. Picture yourself munching on these little jewels, a treat that doubles as a gift to your cells. Why not add them to your next grocery list? They are an easy way to taste the wisdom Mary lives by. Green tea is Mary's afternoon ritual, the steaming mug a moment of calm in her busy days. Packed with egg, an antioxidant that might shield telomeres from harm, it's a sip of serenity she swears by. She upgraded to matcha for an extra boost, whisking the vibrant powder into a frothy delight that feels like a treat. Studies hint at its protective powers, and Mary says it's like a daily reset for her body and mind. Do you have a tea moment in your day? Swapping out a soda for green tea could be your next step on this telomere journey, a gentle nudge from Mary's playbook. Dark chocolate, the kind with at least 70% cocoa, is Mary's guilty pleasure that's not so guilty after all. Rich in flavonoids and polyphenols, it might ease cellular stress and support longevity, and she savors a square after dinner, letting it melt slowly. She laughs that it's her reward for eating all those greens, but it's really another telomere ally. Imagine the velvety richness coating your tongue, a little luxury that loves you back. Why not indulge a bit tonight? It's a sweet way to join Mary's quest for vitality. And don't forget avocados, creamy and green, with monounsaturated fats, fiber, and antioxidants that some studies link to slower cellular aging. Mary mashes them on toast or scoops them straight from the skin, calling them her youth food. She says they make her feel nourished, inside and out, and science suggests they might just keep your telomeres happy. Picture that smooth texture, a perfect match for a tomato slice or a sprinkle of seeds. Ready to scoop some into your life? It's another delicious stop on this journey. Now, let's bring in Dr. William Lee, a physician and researcher who has spent years unraveling how food can heal and protect your body. With a background in internal medicine and a passion for bridging science and everyday life, he's the perfect guide to explain why Mary's choices work. He's written books and shared talks that light up this health wisdom, showing how berries, olive oil, fish, and more can lengthen telomeres and boost your well-being. He'd tell you that these foods aren't magic, but they tap into your body's natural ability to thrive, a truth Mary lives every day. Have you ever thought of your meals as medicine? Dr. Lee's insights make it clear. You hold the power to change your health, one forkful at a time. Mary's story, paired with Dr. Lee's wisdom, is an invitation to rethink your plate, to see food as a partner in your journey to a longer, fuller life. These aren't rare ingredients or fads. They are real, tangible foods you can touch, taste, and enjoy right now. Maybe you start with a berry smoothie tomorrow, or drizzle olive oil over your veggies tonight, small steps that echo Mary's path and Dr. Lee's advice. What's one food from this list you're excited to try? This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. And you are not alone. We are in this together. So, take a moment to like this video, drop a comment with your favorite telomere-friendly food, and subscribe to keep this journey going. Share it with someone you love, because health wisdom like this deserves to spread. You've just unlocked a treasure trove of ideas to nourish your body and maybe even lengthen your telomeres, just like Mary did at 89. It's not about chasing a fountain of youth. It's about savoring the years you have with energy and joy, and it starts today. Picture yourself a year from now, stronger, brighter, because you said yes to these simple, delicious changes. Let's keep this conversation alive. Join the community by liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing this video with your friends. Tell us below, what's your first step? Together, we can turn Mary's story into your story, one vibrant bite at a time. Here's to your health, your telomeres, and a life well lived starting now.